record. Okay, let's start in seated cross-leg position. And I'd like you to, before we start any music or before we start moving, I'd like you to take a couple shoulder rolls, lift them up, inhale, exhale, roll them back. Let's just loosen up some tension in the shoulders. Maybe have a slight tuck of the chin toward the chest. And it's always nice sometimes, if your balance allows, to practice with the eyes closed. This really helps you turn inward and start to identify any energetic imbalances in the body or any places you may unconsciously be gripping or holding tension. When you close the eyes, you start to cast your focus inward. Start to notice some subtleties that you may otherwise not notice when the eyes are closed or open and active, looking at the world around you. And now let's let those shoulders relax. Hands are on the thighs. I'm going to take a deep inhale, lift my shoulders up tight to my ears, and then exhale them down like dead weight. So it's going to look like this. This is going to help get rid of some of that tension that you hold from hovering over the computer all day long. Let's take 4 more. And inhale, hold on the last one. Tighten and tense everything up in the shoulders and in the neck. And then relax. Chin comes to the chest. And gently rock the head from side to side, loosening up tension in the neck. Just gently swing the head from side to side, nice and easy. Ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Eyes are drawn up to third eye center and closed. And then let's pick one direction, it doesn't matter which, and just do full circles. Nice and slow, full, complete extension through the neck. Taking long, deep breaths. Inhale as you roll forward. Exhale as the head rolls back. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold center and reverse the direction of these rolls. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And you can even hear the sound of the tension in some of the tendons and the muscles in the neck. And let's just take 2 more. And then again, chin to the chest, and let's just gaze, keep with the chin toward the chest, and turn the right ear toward the right shoulder. And I'd like you to take that left arm and just press it back. So you're feeling a long stretch from that left earlobe all the way down through the left arm. Almost like the crown of the head and the left hand are stretching as far away from each other as they can. Reaching that arm back even further. And relax that left hand. Chin rolls to the chest, left ear to left shoulder. Right hand presses out and back, stretching long through the whole right side. As if the crown of the head and that right hand are trying to stretch as far away from each other as they can. You notice if you're compelled to hold the breath here. Instead, long, deep breathing. When we try and focus, we oftentimes hold the breath, which is really counterintuitive. More focus is born of breathing than not breathing. Let's bring those hands on the shins. And let's begin Sufi circles. So my heart is rolling forward on inhale and rolling back on exhale. Inhale forward, exhale back. And allow yourself to really feel your way through this, stretching open through the heart. Maybe let the head and the neck roll in coordination with these Sufi circles. Let it feel like you're massaging your internal organs and the belly. Let's go for 4 more in this direction. Last time, and hold center. Reverse the direction of your Sufi circles. Inhale forward, exhale back. Really stretch forward and reach and round back. Getting into the spine, the back muscles, the chest, shoulders, and the hips. Let's go for 4 more in this direction. 3, 2, and 1. Now, lift forward on the inhale, round as you exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach those arms high, hands come onto the shoulders. Shoulders are down away from the ears. I'm going to inhale, twist to the left, exhale, twist to the right. It's going to be a nice, gentle twisting action. Inhale, exhale. Keep that navel pulled in tight to the spine. It's a wonderful way to tighten up the waistline and realign the vertebrae of the spine. Keeping the breath moving. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You should feel really good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach arms high. And let's sweep over and around. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Really reach through the fingers. Extend long. Not only reaching to the sky, but reaching to the side. Good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now take those hands and reach them behind you. Interlace the fingers. Reach them away, lift through the heart, take a deep inhale. And then exhale, hinge, bow forward, and stretch those knuckles up behind you. Breathe. Two more breaths. Last time. And release those hands, reach them forward and stretch. Looking forward to the hands, let's come on to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Tabletop posture. And let's begin cat-cow. So my chin and tail lift my back arches. Exhale, round tuck and dome. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can go at a slower pace or a faster pace. I'm kind of going at a double time pace. You can go slow, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, or pick it up a little faster. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale, round, tuck, and dome through the bag. Let's come back to tabletop. Now I'm going to keep my hips directly over my knees as opposed to shifting them backward. I want to keep them right up above the knees. And I'm just going to slide the arms forward, let the chest sink down to the floor. Armpits press down toward the floor. And breathing long and deep into this beautiful shoulder and chest stretch. Big breath into the belly. And exhale out. Let's take 2 more breaths. Now, let's bend into these elbows, come down onto the belly, extend those legs out behind you. And we're going to do a really beautiful shoulder and chest opener. I'm going to extend my right arm out onto the ground with the palm face down. My left shoulder my left hand is under my left shoulder. I'm going to use that left hand to push my body over, kickstand my left leg down behind me. My head is resting on the ground, my left arm stretches up to the sky. Strong grounding through this left foot here. Spread open through the chest. Breathe. Let's take it just a little deeper by bending the elbow of the left hand. Back of the hand touches the low back. And draw those shoulder blades together even a little more. Stretching through that right and left shoulder, opening through the chest. Breathing. Two more times. And as you exhale, come down onto the belly and let's do the same thing on the other side. So my left arm extends out long with the palm facing down. My right hand is under my right shoulder. I use it to roll my body over. Kickstand my right leg down behind me, ground it nice and solid. As my right arm reaches up to the sky, stretching through the chest, opening through those shoulders, breathing in through the nose bending that right elbow, let the back of the hand touch the low back. Further open up through that chest, draw those shoulders back, opening through the chest. If you're tight in the shoulders, you're definitely feeling this, but it's probably something that is a welcomed opening. Let's take one more full breath in through the nose. And exhale. Come down onto the belly. Hands come under the shoulders. Elbows are in tight to the ribs, tops of the feet press down onto the mat, tailbone grows long. And let's lift up into a few low cobras. I'm going to inhale, lift. Stretch through the front body, exhale, come down. Let's go for 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. Wherever you are, hold here for a moment. Bend the knees, come back into a tabletop position. Now I know we wanted to work on shoulders and chest today, so we got a couple things lined up. Next we'll be lifting up through the right arm, stretch through the chest, and then bring it down. Switch sides. Inhale, lift up through the left arm, and bring it down. Let's switch sides a couple times. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, drop it down. One more time on each side, and then we're going to do a little thing called thread the needle. All right, now take that right arm, rise it up nice and high. And I'm going to bend the elbow, and I'm going to thread it between the space between my arm and my thighs. Drop that right shoulder and right temple to the ground. Press heavy on that right shoulder and walk my left hand up to the top of the mat. And breathe. The key endeavor here is to feel some release around that right shoulder blade, pulling away from the center line, creating some space between the spine and the shoulder blade area. Muscles of the upper back getting stretched on the right side. 2 more breaths. Last time. Inhale, come up center, tabletop. Let's do that same thing with the left side. So the left arm rises up high. I'm going to thread the needle, lace that left arm under, drop my left shoulder to the ground and my left temple to the ground, and walk my right arm up to the top of the mat. I'm going to press heavy through left shoulder. Feel that left shoulder blade pulling away or stretching away from the center line. Breathe into that space that you're creating. Maybe close the eyes. Bring a little patience into the situation with your breath. Let's take 2 more. Last time. All right. Let's rise up just onto the knees themselves. And it's kind of early in the game, so we're not going to go too deep into a back bend, but what I would like to do is you can either curl the toes under or ground through the tops of the feet, whichever feels most comfortable. Knees are hips distance apart. My hands come onto my low back, right above the butt. Fingers turning down Lengthening through the tailbone, I'm going to draw my shoulders back and I'm going to lift my heart to the sky. And I'm just going to lean back. Maybe head hangs back. If you're sensitive to the neck, maybe the chin remains toward the chest. And just take a few long deep breaths here. Lifting through the heart, lengthening through the low back, shoulders draw back. 2 more breaths. Last time. And now sit the butt back to the heels. I'm going to take my hands out in front of me, interlace them, press the palms forward, and round through the back. Tuck the chin to the chest, tuck the tail, dome, and let's take a few long deep breaths here. Last time. Let's ground those hands. Spread those fingers wide. Let's curl toes under, press back into a downward dog. The hips are high. Let's start to pedal through the feet, wag the tail. Head hangs heavy and loose. Spread those fingers nice and wide so they serve as, the hands serve as strong anchors here. Not just the wrists, but the whole expanse of the hand is supporting you. Pedaling and wagging, opening up the back of the legs, the low back, and the IT bands. And then let's ground the heels. And we're gonna bend the knees, press through the heels. Bend the knees, press through the heels. 2 more like that. And now we're going to lift through the toes and then press the heels down. Lift through the toes, press the heels down. 2 more. Last time. All right, now let's lift high in the toes, bend the knees, look to the hands, and gently step to the hands. Inhale, lift to a flat spine. Hands are on the shins, extending through the crown of the head. Exhale, bend the knees, bow forward, grab opposite elbows and pull them toward the floor. Head hangs heavy. The more you feel that pulling of the elbows toward the floor, the more you can feel that stretch in the upper back, around the shoulder blades. And then gently start to swing from side to side. Noticing if you're holding unnecessary tension in the neck, let that head really hang easy. Good, and come back center. Release hands. Sweep up, rise high and stand. Join the palms up over the head. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, hinge and bow. Round your hands, slide it back, come to a high plank here. Let's hold strong for just a few moments. I want you to engage the thighs and the inner thighs, navel, chest, forearms, biceps. Notice your inclination to hold the breath. Continue to breathe instead. And then please ground the left knee. Left foot turns off to the side of the mat so the inner arch of the right foot can ground nice and strong. Right arm reaches up and stretches over the side body. Long reach. Kind of arcing through the side body, maybe turn the gaze and the belly up to the sky a little bit as you reach. Breathing into the belly. In through the nose and out through the nose. One more breath, inhale. Now stay in this posture, but reach the right arm behind you, stretching to the back of the room. And my right leg lifts up off the ground. I'm going to bend my right knee and grab onto my right ankle. Kick the foot into the hand and have a nice heart opening, hip opening stretch here. Inhale. And exhale. The more you kick that foot into the hand, the deeper that stretch will be. Breathe into the belly. 2 more times. And release gently the foot from the hand. Turn the heart back down, high plank. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So let's rise it up to that high, strong plank. Inner thighs, navel engaged. Strong hands on the mat. Breathing. And then ground your right knee. Right foot turns off to the side. Inner arch of the left foot grounds. And we're side facing. Left arm reaches up high to the sky and then stretches long overhead. Anchor through that left foot and reach strong and long through left arm. And breathe through the nose. Taking the time and the patience to open yourself up into the body. Considering it a little vacation from all the stress, tension, contraction. Everything now is about expansion and extension. One more breath. Left arm reaches to the back of the room. I'm going to lift my left foot up off the ground, bend my left knee, grab onto my left foot or ankle, and kick that foot into the hand, stretching open through the heart. Nice, beautiful breath into the belly, very relaxed. Down and come to a tabletop position. We're doing a lot from tabletop today, so it's a very kind of neutral posture. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that left leg and extend it long behind us, but then sweep it over to the right side, ground it solid, and then look over the right shoulder toward that left foot. So you're feeling a little contraction on the right side body and an arcing extension through the left side body. Shoulders are long away from the ears. Breathing. So this is a long left side body opener into the ribs, into the hips and the low back. Very uncomplicated, but very productive. And then release. Ground that left knee. Let's do the same thing with the right leg. Right leg extends back straight and then sweeps over to the left side, ground solid. And then you gaze over the left shoulder, kind of crunching on the left side body, extending on the right side body, and stretching open here. This is really helpful if you sit a lot, right? Because we get a lot of compression in the low spine and the low back, and this helps relieve some of that. Two more breaths. Last time. All right. Let's lift up into a high plank. With or without the support of the knees, come down onto the belly. Inhale, lift up, low cobra. Exhale, press back, curl toes under, downward dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Chin to the chest. Lengthen through the spine, shake that head loose. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Let's take that right leg, sweep it up high behind you. Feel the extension through that leg while you're breathing. Feel the right glute engage, feel the back of the thigh engage, and feel that left hamstring lengthening. One more breath, inhale. And as you exhale, bring that knee in under the chest. Step the foot between the two hands and ground your left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up and out wide. Hips sink toward right heel. Head is either hanging back with a nice open exposed heart to the sky, or if you're tender in the neck, chin can be toward the chest. Shoulders away from the ears, and let's breathe into the heart. See if you could sink in the hips a little deeper, open through the heart a little more. One more breath. Now as you're here, we're going to interlace the hands behind the back. Draw the knuckles to the floor. And then bow forward so the hips shift back. My belly comes down onto my thighs and my knuckles come up over the back of the head. Breathe. Notice the tendency of the shoulders to creep up toward the ears. Keep them long away from the ears. Deep breathing into the belly. Two more. Last time. Release the hands. Sweep it up. Hands come up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to frame that right foot and lift up on the ball of the back foot. Okay, we're in a low lunge position here. Itch on my foot that I gotta get at. All right. Now blocks can be helpful here. You can take a block into that left hand if you want help with extension. You can reach that right arm up to the sky to twist, scissoring the inner thighs. Shoulder plugs away from the ear. And then I stretch that right arm overhead. See that nice long line of energy from my left heel through my right fingers. See if you could sink into the hips a little more deeply, open through the heart a little more. Breathing into the belly. Last time. Exhale, heart turns down. Push that block away. And let's step the left foot to meet the right. I'm gonna rise up into a chair pose. My arms lift up, my hips sink down, my navel's tight. We're gonna come into eagle arms. My right arm comes in front of my chest. Left elbow comes inside of the hinge of the right elbow. And either I grab onto opposite shoulders, or I wrap my forearms so my right fingers are into my left palm. Squeeze those elbows together, and you can already feel how that liberates some space in the upper back. We're gonna hinge and bow forward. Weight comes to the toes. Feel free to keep a bend in the knees. Head hangs heavy, squeeze those elbows together and breathe. One more breath. Release the hands. Sweep up high to stand. Join those hands up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, hinge and bow. From the hands, slide it back, high plank. With or without the support of the knees, come down onto the belly. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, press back, curl toes under, downward dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Let's take that left leg up high. Stretch it to the sky, engage through that left glute, extend through the right hamstring. One more breath. Bend the knee. Step the foot between the hands. Ground the right knee. Sweep up and open the arms out. Hips sink toward the left heel. Heart to the sky, their head hangs back, or chin is to the chest. Shoulders drop away from the ears. And breathe. Hip and heart opener here. Be patient. One more breath. And as you exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Knuckles toward the floor, heart to the sky. Hinge and bow forward, hips shift back. Belly comes onto the thigh, head hangs heavy. Knuckles lift up high behind you. Now it may be helpful to heel toe that foot to the left a little bit for some balance. Breathe into the belly. Long neck, chin to the chest. One more breath. Release the hands. Sweep the arms up high up. Exhale, ground the hands next to that foot. Lift up on the ball of the back foot. Lunge position. Maybe take a block under the right hand if you'd like some additional length and extension. Scissor inner thighs, left arm reaches up high to the sky. Heart opens, shoulders away from the ear. Left arm stretches long overhead. Breathe. Two more breaths. Last time. Turn the heart down. Push that block aside and let's slide that right foot next to the left. Inhale to rise to chair pose. Hands rise up, hips sink back, navel tight, tail is long. Left arm comes in front of the heart. Right elbow comes into the hinge. Either you grab opposite elbows or you wrap forearms into eagle arms. Take a deep inhale. Hinge and bow forward. Squeezing those elbows. Feel free to have a gentle bend in the knees as the hamstrings allow, or maybe bend and extend through the legs a little bit. Feel that beautiful opening in the upper back and the shoulders. Head hangs heavy. 2 more breaths. Last time. Release the hands. Inhale, sweep high, rise. Join the palms overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, hinge and bow. Ground hands. Slide back, high plank. With or without knees. Chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Let's take it, exhale, slide back, child's pose. So knees come out wide, butt comes back to the heels. Tent up on those fingers, forehead comes to the ground. And breathe in. Now please ground the forearms, lift through the head. I'd like you to join the hands to interlace and walk the elbows forward as far as you can while keeping those hips back. And then sink those hips back and let the forehead come to the ground. Press the armpits to the floor. Let those knuckles rest back toward the back of the head. We're feeling a nice stretch in the triceps and the armpits, the side body up into the back of the shoulder blades. If you're not feeling this, walk those elbows forward a little bit more and sit back on it. Breathe. Sing through my heart, play through my hand. Last time. Release the hands. Rise it up, tabletop. Knees under the hips. And we're going to come into pigeon pose on each side, starting with the right. Slide my right knee toward my right wrist. Shift my right foot to the left side of the mat. Slide my left leg back. Okay, if you feel very vulnerable on the hips here, a block or a pillow is very helpful under that right hip to provide support. Inhale, lift through the chest. Extend long through that back leg. And then walk yourself down to forearms. Maybe this is your stop point, shoulders away from the ears. And Otherwise, maybe you can go down a little deeper, walk those forearms forward, belly, chest, forehead to the ground. Gentle, relaxed face, long, deep breathing. Two more breaths. Slowly and gently, lift through the head first. One arm at a time rises up. Let's curl those left toes under, slide the right hip back to tabletop. Let's do the same thing other side. Left knee slides forward to left wrist, shift that left foot over to the right side, slide the right leg back. Now you again may need to slide something under that left hip if you feel vulnerable or overextended. Lift through the heart. And then walk it down to the forearms. Maybe this is your stop point. If you'd like to go further, walk those arms forward. Belly and chest, forehead come down. Shoulders are soft. Face is relaxed. Breath is long and deep. See if you can really breathe into the complete expanse of your lungs, down to the lowest lobes of the lungs at the bottom of the rib cage. Two more. Last time. Inhale, lift it up. Let's come forward facing. Just like to do a little quick neck and shoulder situation here. So I'm going to take my right knee, cross it over my left leg. Now, depending on your flexibility, you may feel very comfortable to pull that left foot in toward the right hip. If you find yourself kind of like this in order to make it happen, then extend that left leg out. You want to be firmly grounded through both the right and the left hip with that left foot pulled in. Okay? Taking both arms up, inhale. And then I twist my belly across my right thigh, ground my right hand down behind my tailbone, left arm crosses over right thigh to twist. And lift through the chest, gazing over right shoulder, a nice, beautiful, integrous twist through the spine. Breathing while you're here. more full breath. And first turn your head forward and then release the twist. Keep the legs exactly as they are. Now this is really nice for tension in the upper back of the neck in between the shoulder blades. Excuse me, little one. Okay, I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to ground it next to my left hip about 5 inches out. I'm going to turn my belly to the left. My left hand is going to grab strong onto my tricep. Okay, so I'm grounded strong through the left hand. I'm pulling on the left tricep as I tuck my chin down to the chest. Feel that nice pull on the tricep. I'm just going to create some opening here. Gently rock the head from side to side, nice and slow. The key is very strong grounding through the left hand, and then a very strong pull on the left tricep with the right hand. And that'll create a lot of opening in the upper back neck. If you find a particular angle where it's really requiring some love, stay in it. One more breath. And then release. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to extend my right leg. Left leg comes to cross over right. Maybe right foot pulls back if the hips can be firmly grounded. I'm going to reach the arms up on inhale. Twist my belly across the left thigh, ground my left hand behind my tailbone, right arm goes firmly across as I gaze over left shoulder. Long in the spine. Breathing in the twist. And one more time. As you exhale, gaze forward first, then release the twist. Ground the right hand next to the right hip on either a firmly planted palm or tented fingers. Twist the belly to the right side. Left hand grabs onto right tricep. Give it a nice strong pull. Chin comes to the chest. Gently rock the head from side to side. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Take one more full breath. Extend those legs out forward in front of you. Please come reaching the arms forward, tuck the tail, come laying down onto the back, very slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. Right knee comes up to tabletop, right arm extends out to the side. Left hand guides right knee across the body to twist. Gazing in the direction of that right hand. Try and keep that right shoulder grounded. Breathe. Last time. Release it down. Right leg grows long on the mat. Left knee comes up, tabletop. Left arm extends out. Right hand guides left knee across the body to twist. Gazing in the direction of the left arm, left shoulder is grounded. Breathe. Last time. Release it back down onto the back. Feet and thighs extend out. Feet and thighs turn out naturally. Let the tailbone turn down toward the heels. Let the palms turn up toward the sky. Shoulders are down away from the ears. One of the most important parts of our practice is this period of stillness and relaxation. Allowing all the work to assimilate in all the different layers of our being. Chin is to the chest. Tongue relaxes in the mouth. Ears fall back. Eyes sink back. Please remain grounded, fully supported as I gently come rise up to play you a little sound healing. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Draw your knees into your chest. Wrapping your forearms around your shins and rock from side to side. And then roll onto one side into fetal position. While you're down there, take a full inhale through the nose. Side out through the mouth. Gently using your top hand to press yourself up seated. Cross-leg position, hands come to the heart center. Take a full deep breath in through the nose. Suspend it. Bringing the folded hands to third eye center, blessing that you'll be guided by intuition and have the wisdom and courage to follow it. Exhale, bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much. I'm going to end the video now and we can have a little chat.